College. It's supposed to be the best years of our lives, right? A new semester means new classes, new people, new teachers, things we're all excited about. But then there's that one thing that we all dread, textbook prices and buying them. Textbook prices have become a huge issue for college students, but there are several different solutions to this ongoing problem. As a sophomore now, my wallet has definitely felt the pain of a new semester with new textbooks more than once. This is an issue that I'm sure has affected your bank account just as much as it has mine. Whether you're a fellow student or a parent helping their kids pay for textbooks, you felt the pain. Today, I'd like to inform you a little bit about this textbook pricing issue and how we can work to make changes. First, I'd like to tell you about why textbooks and their prices are such a nuisance. Textbook prices are a problem for a number of reasons. As college students, we have a number of other expenses to worry about, such as rent, bills, making sure we have enough money for food, transportation, and the list goes on. To add on to the stressful list of financial burdens, we have to buy textbooks. According to the College Cost Quick Guide by the College Board at collegeboard.org, last updated in 2015, the average student spends about $1,200 a year on books and supplies. We're constantly told to rent our textbooks or to buy them used, but with new editions being released so often, it's impossible for students to keep renting or buying when there's none to rent or buy because there's always newer editions. 4 of my 5 teachers listed in their syllabus that it was absolutely necessary that we have the newest edition of our textbooks. So of course, the newer the book, the higher the price, and the harder it is to find rent or used. After we're forced to buy this newer edition of a textbook for about $150, and we finish using it, we're told we can sell it back to the bookstore or some other third-party seller. What do we get back? About $20 for a book that we spent $150 on. Another annoying and aggravating part about books are bundled versus unbundled. A textbook that is bundled is a book that comes with some sort of web supplement where you can do homework or practices. An unbundled textbook is only the textbook without any kind of supplement. According to the investigation into the rising cost of textbooks, written by Natsuko Nichols, last updated in January of 2010, in certain instances, textbooks that are available both bundled and unbundled, the bundled version is more than twice as expensive as the unbundled version of the same textbooks. If you get lucky, maybe your teacher will tell you that you don't require this supplement. You jump for joy at the thought of maybe being able to save a little money. You go and do your research, looking on sites such as Chegg or Amazon, and find that there's no books that don't come without a supplement. Now you're forced to spend about $100 more for something you don't even need and won't be able to sell to anyone for what you actually spent on it. These are just a few of the financial issues with college textbook prices. Now let's move on to how we can work on making a difference and saving money. There are several different solutions, and I would like to share a few with you. One way of making the textbook problem easier for students is for teachers to retain older editions of the textbooks. According to Making College Textbooks More Affordable by the Advisory Committee on Student Financial Assistance, written in 2007, faculty can communicate with publishers about the difference between older and newer editions of a textbook. If there aren't any significant changes, this would allow students to have continued access to a book that the teachers approved. Another way to increase the supply of used books is for teachers in the same department to work with each other in choosing a book that each teacher is okay with using in the same course. Currently, different teachers use a variety of different textbooks and different editions. I thought I could save money by asking a few of my friends in a chemistry class that they had taken for their books, but I found out that the 4 people I had asked who had different teachers all had different textbooks and different editions. Now, in my opinion, the best solution to this problem is to switch to ebooks. Ebooks are electronic versions of a text. Almost every college student owns a tablet like an iPad, a computer, or some kind of smartphone. Ebooks, according to the investigation into the rising cost of textbooks, written by Natsuko Nichols, last updated in January of 2010, in general, ebooks cost approximately 50% of the retail price of conventional print books. This is because publishers don't have to spend as much money on the reproduction and printing costs of the books. Some publishing companies are already starting to offer ebooks. For example, my nutrition book for a class I took at A&M in text format was about $125, but I ended up finding an ebook copy on Amazon for only about $50. More publishing companies should offer ebooks because although there are some out there, there aren't enough. We should be able to have access to an ebook version of every textbook out there. Now that you're more informed about why textbook prices are a problem and some solutions to this problem, we can work on changing it. Textbooks for college students are not affordable, but we can fix this in a number of different ways by mainly switching to ebooks. I'm sure you want to save money just like I do and put it towards something really important like rent or bills, and together we can make a change. We can sign a petition against major book companies such as McGraw-Hill or Pearson to offer ebook versions of all their textbooks and eventually reach our goal of lower priced textbooks.